Hey y'all, I'm Missy and I'm filming my half bath renovation. This is some video of what it used to look like. It's very 90s, hasn't been updated since it was built really. We have a pedestal sink, we have a cute little trash can that we got from TJ Maxx. This is our towel holder that's falling off, more on that later. And you go to the other side, you can see our little toilet, a plunger, a scrubby thing. We bought this when we moved in. That's where it used to be, but we moved it forward because we're both kind of tall people. And then here's a close-up of our vinyl sheet floor and our baseboards, which have seen better days. No, they're a little rough looking. So this is this is me ripping it out. I thought it was gonna be a lot harder, so I poured, but it was pretty easy to take off. And then I ended up unscrewing it, and when I unscrewed it, I realized that there was a big gaping hole in there, and the previous owners decided to fill it up with toilet paper, which is just why would you do that? Come on, guys, why would you do that? At least do some drywall mud, but you know, this house is full of surprises, let me tell you. When we decided to demo this half bath, we wanted to make sure we did everything very carefully. So we're taking apart the power plug outlet. Words are hard, you guys. And the light switch fixtures. We wanted to be careful not to destroy things needlessly because we wanted to make sure we wanted to save money for one, and also the more we can replace and put back, the better. So right now I'm taking down the mirror. That mirror was surprisingly heavy. I was not expecting it to be as heavy as it was. I'm pretty sure we ended up donating this to Goodwill. I'm taking down the toilet paper holder right now. So we decided on this one because it has a little spot where you can place your phone. And we decided, when our guests come over, we get your bathroom activities. We want to give you a nice place to put your phone when you're done. And that's why we chose this holder. So now we are removing the trim from our door jamb. As we were taking down the trim, it destroyed our drywall a little bit, and we ended up having to do some repairs to it, mostly on the very, very top. Oh, this is my husband, by the way, y'all. Look at him flexing his demo skills. This is definitely a 2% renovation. Oh hey, I'm back. So as I went through the trim on the top, as you can see, I started destroying the drywall a little bit. So that was fun. There was nothing behind the drywall, so when I kind of moved the I'm so sorry, I cannot remember the name of what that tool is called right now off the top of my head, but as I was working on taking off the trim, it broke through the drywall a little bit, and so we had to patch it up. Alright, moving on. We're working on the trim on the bottom, and was just skewing it for us. We realized that was a quicker way to take it away from the drywall. This bathroom has been painted so many times, and the paint honestly acts just like a glue. And so in order to take it apart, we ended up skewing it with a knife and pulling the drywall. We ended up skewing it with a knife and pulling the baseboards away from the drywall. Ooh, here comes the fun part. We're getting rid of the pedestal sink. We ended up selling it on, I believe, Facebook Marketplace. I'm not a fan of pedestal sinks. I was really excited to get rid of it. This one was caulked to the wall, so we ended up having to scrape that little outline out and filling it up with some drywall mud. And here comes the stand. So happy to get rid of it.
Probably put it.
Cute photo of my husband and our cat Gary. Don't worry, we ended up getting rid of the toilet and selling that on Facebook Marketplace as well. So priming a house is interesting that has not been painted or primed in a while. The primer was a stark white in comparison to the ceiling. The ceiling was kind of more of a yellow beige color, but we didn't realize it until we put the primer on. Eventually we went to fix the ceilings and scrape up all the popcorn ceilings and sand it down and make it all nice and smooth, but that's not in the scope of this project right now. And so hopefully, one day it'll all match. It'll be white or whatever color we decide it to be, but for right now, the primer on the walls is very white and the ceiling is a little yellow. Oh hey, it's me. Also, no one told me I had paint in my house, so that was fun. We're going to ignore the way my hair looks because I'm at home and was this not gonna judge. Okay. Also, I would highly recommend this little roller that I'm using right now. It was really nice in small spaces, which is what this half bath is. So remember how I said the drywall was a little messed up? This is my husband using his rotary saw. I will edit this if that is not what that is, to cut through the drywall that was a little janky from when we removed the trim, and making it a more even line so that way we can replace it with some new drywall. And then we ended up putting some drywall mud on top of it to make it flush with the existing drywall, and so that way when we painted over it and put the baseballs on it, you could even tell that it was new. So that's the new drywall that we screwed in. So this is a close-up of our vinyl floors. We decided to rip them up because we want to replace it and put some new tile in. When we ripped up the vinyl sheet flooring, we realized there was some dark moths, and we were worried it was mold, but I'm guessing it is probably from the toilet leaking at some point. And it was just some dark marks that we were able to scrub up and clean up. which was nice because we did not want to have to deal with some mold remediation in this household. And we just ended up, after we scrubbed up the black, which came off really nicely, we ended up painting and priming the walls with some kilts, so that way hopefully it does not come back. That's a close-up, and that's it. I'm gonna leave you guys on this photo, and we'll come back soon and tell you guys how the rest of our reno went whenever we finish, because we haven't finished it yet. Okay, bye. Have a good one. Thank you. If you like this video, like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.